You
have to leave.
Pulaski?
You have to leave.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Is this a public lobby?
1136.
Yeah, call supervisor. Call supervisor. That's better.
You have to leave. Show me your ID.
I'm not showing you. I'm not showing you my ID. That's not going to happen here today.
Why
sir.
not?
Because I don't want to. Why? This is. I don't know. You're just very aggressive. Got in front of me. Try to stop me from moving. I don't think that's for a public official like yourself. I don't think that's appropriate.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today's video is one of my first audits ever. Back when I had just 4,500 subscribers, it was taken down due to a privacy complaint by one of the politicians in the video. I have since edited the video, and I want to share it with all of you. I really think you'll enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Hey Blake, why are you doing that?
Blake, sir, I need some second.
Blake. Hey Blake.
No, I'll be right in there.
Stop doing that, Blake.
Sir, you're not going to film our staff. You're not going to.
I have to. I'm gonna go ask your staff a question.
For the public.
I'm gonna go ask your staff a question. That's what I'm gonna go do right now. So I appreciate it if you. Hey Blake, you got a card?
No, I don't.
You don't have a card?
No.
Do you have complaint form?
4?
So I can make one against you. I don't like your actions today.
Against me. What were my actions against you today?
I don't know. You're just very aggressive.
I
Got in front of me. Try to stop me from moving. I don't think that's for a public official like yourself. I don't think that's appropriate.
I have no problem talking to you. I do have a problem with you creating a confrontational environment.
No, you did, sir.
Citizens.
That's why. This is why I record, because now you can't lie.
That are actually clients.
I understand that. I pay taxes to this building.
I don't want you filming them. I'm getting between your filming and
but
other
they
people.
They have no expectation of privacy in public. Like, you put that sign there, employees only, right? That means I can't go back there and film because you put a sign saying employees only.
Okay.
This door right here opens automatically for the public. This is a public lobby.
I understand that.
So listen, for the way you acted, I want to understand, how do I get a complaint form against you?
That's fine. You can get that.
You don't have it here? You don't have complaint forms readily available for the public? No?
No.
Okay. So where do I get it?
You can complain online.
Online?
Send an email, yes. You can. It's 311.
What? 311?
Place to complain.
And your last name was?
My name is Blake.
You're
Work
Blake
for the
what?
County executive.
Yeah, but what's your
you.
name?
My last name is Hyatt.
Hyatt.
H-I-A-T-T.
Okay. Thank you.
Again, the problem is with you filming clients.
Yeah. I mean, that you literally just said that, but it doesn't matter. Your client is still in public.
I already said that.
I know.
I said that
If
you
you want to
film people doing in the regular course of their work.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. I truly am. Hi, ma'am. How are you? You guys are friendly here. Wow. It's good to know. It's good to know. Friendly. Hi, ma'am.
You're harassing our employees.
I'm not harassing. I said hello. I said hi,
You
ma'am.
have nothing that you need here.
Yes, I do. I'm going over this literature and I'm asking questions.
And I offered to answer your questions.
Well, I do
You
not.
literally told me I'm not asking questions anymore.
Okay, because you got aggressive. That's what.
Got it.
Which is why I'll be filing a complaint.
How you doing, officer?
Hello.
How you doing, officer?
How are you?
Good. What's your name and badge number?
Show me your ID, please.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Right here.
Well, you're covering as you're showing it me.
Right here.
How do you pronounce it?
Popolaski. You have
Popolaski.
your ID, sir?
And what's your badge number?
4839. You have your ID, sir?
4839. I'm not giving you ID, sir.
Okay.
I'm not committing any crimes, sir.
He says he's asking for information.
You want me to explain to you what I'm doing here?
No, I don't want you. If you don't want to tell me who you are, I don't want you to
Great.
be here.
Okay, so we have nothing to talk about. Great.
See you out here?
How am I?
You have to leave.
Pulaski?
You have to leave.
Sir, I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Is this a public lobby?
1136.
Yeah, call supervisor. Call supervisor. That's better.
You have to leave.
Can we call supervisor, sir?
No.
We can't call
Come
supervisor.
outside, we'll talk. You show me your ID, we'll figure out what's going on.
I'm not showing you any ID, and I want a supervisor.
Okay. Step outside.
For what? You can't trespass
You're
me from
not
a public
allowed
place.
here. These
This is
people
a
run
public-
this building.
This is a public place. I have business here.
They're
sir.
running the building.
I have business in a public place. Listen, before you make a mistake, just call the supervisor, right?
No.
Call a
Come outside
supervisor.
and talk to me.
I'm not going outside. I want to wait for a supervisor in a public lobby. I'm not in a restricted area.
Supervisor.
I'm not. You can call for a supervisor. You got the video in your hand right there. I'm asking you to call for a supervisor.
Show me your ID, and we'll
Sir,
talk about what's going on.
I'm asking you politely to call for a supervisor, please, sir.
I'm asking for your ID.
And I'm refusing to do that.
Okay, then I'm not going to...
You're not going to call a
entertain
supervisor
you.
then?
I'm going to ask you to step outside so I can figure out from these people what's going on.
I could show you video if you want.
Well,
what
I'm going to
doing.
ask them because
Video don't lie, though.
one of these people are going to provide me with ID.
Video don't lie.
Okay, then I'll look at your video once you show me your ID.
Okay, well, my whole point is that I'm not going outside and I'm not showing you my ID. No. I want a supervisor. How many times do I have to ask for one? I want a supervisor. You guys are causing a disturbance. Which I did. I filled out your COVID form.
Your business here, you fill out a registration. It's based on the federal funds, the state funds we get under the county. You have to fill out an application. Again, we don't know who this person is. Scares my staff when you videotape.
Yeah, listen, I understand. Listen, I understand his.
Did you hear the procedure?
I understand his policy. Policy does not trump law, sir. And I'm letting you know that I'm here legally. I'm not committing any crimes. I have no ill intent, and I'm working on a story. It's a First Amendment protected activity. So that's why I'm asking you to please call your supervisor.
If
So that
you're
way,
working on a story and you want
I want you to
information,
de-escalate.
You're talking over me.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're working on a story and you want help from this office, you need to follow what they request of you.
I don't understand. I'm working on a story in a public place. I ask them questions, and I'll have more questions for them once I'm done going over all their brochures that they have laid out everywhere. I'm working on a story in a public lobby, sir. This is a public lobby. I'm not in a restricted area. I'm not breaking any laws. So if you would like, you can call a supervisor like I've asked you 20 times now, or
Show me your ID.
I'm not showing you my ID. That's not going to happen here today,
Why
sir.
not?
Because I don't want to. Why? This is not Germany, sir. You can't just, hey, where's your papers? Like, I'm not committing a crime.
I need to know who I'm speaking to.
Listen, you're speaking
If you have legitimate business here,
No.
I need to know who you are.
But
so
who
we
are you
can
to determine if I have a legitimate or non-legitimate business here? Blake can't determine that. I'm telling you I have
Because they're having
legitimate.
trouble dealing with you.
That's not my
You're
problem. I'm not, sir, I have not caused the scene. I have it all recorded. I'm not interfering with business that they have with their clients. They came out and confronted me. I'm sitting here peacefully, recording, working on my story. I have no other ill intent. They got scared because they saw camera. I'm sorry cameras scare them, but what criminal have you ever known?
What is your intent?
My intent is to work on my story without being told I can't.
With what resources from this office?
With the resources that's available to me in a public
And what are
place.
you asking of them?
I've asked them a whole bunch of questions.
Start with one. What are you asking of them?
What exactly is it that they do here?
Okay.
He explained that to me. Okay.
What
So
is
I need
question
to.
that you haven't gotten an answer
So basically, I want to look at all the information that they provided me with that I've gathered publicly. I'm going to sit in the public lobby. I'm going to continue to film, and when I have more questions, I will let them know. That's it. It's simple. I'm not here to cause a disturbance. This is them calling you is causing the
Are
disturbance.
you here?
To be clear, I mean, and I've said this to you already.
Yeah.
The problem is that there's business ongoing in here.
I understand
we have
that.
folks that we're serving. Their personal information is here. There are people that are doing.
But this is why I want a supervisor
Wait,
here.
Sir, so listen.
Okay.
You're filming in an environment
You
where
can have an
personal
office
information is being
supervisor here.
discussed.
If you have a problem with how this
You
office
asked
is
questions.
run.
I gave you answers to every question that you offered, and you
Mm-hmm. I might have more.
continuing to film.
Yes. Why can't I
When there are
film?
people here.
But why can't I film,
Listen,
Blake?
I'm telling you why. There are people here that are talking about their personal employment situations. You should not. Be
Is
in
that
here
confidential?
filming. Yes.
So if you want to listen, you have to create an expectation of privacy. So like you see how you have the door on your office over there.
Sure. If
You can
your-
take on the
if
client in
your
there and
main
close the
point
door, and
here
I'm not going to do
Is
it.
about whether or not there's an expectation of privacy. I've established for you.
There's
that
not.
There's an expectation that you should.
There's
be
not. And if his supervisor was here, his supervisor would tell you that there's no expectation of privacy here. There is
We have
none.
separate areas for counseling in this space.
Okay,
So,
there's no
I
expectation of
very clearly
privacy.
Offered you an answer to every question.
Okay, I might have more.
And I'm happy to answer that.
Great. So you can
are
stand right there
insisting
the whole day if you want.
members of the
There's no
public.
ability to fill out the Suffolk County Basin Protocol. There's his name, good citizen, that's all. So we do not have a name. then normally what anyone would do here is that you fill out an application. We cannot talk about besides the most basic.
But that's because people are coming here for another purpose than
You
I'm.
want to tour this building for a story that you're writing?
I am in the public.
Is that what you
If they
said?
want to allow me access back
Did you
there,
answer
that's
the
fine.
question?
Yes, I just told you.
You didn't you just talked over me.
Okay,
You
tell me.
didn't answer the question.
Ask me the question.
So you're asking for a visit to tour for a story you're doing.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
Okay, what'd you write here?
The reason for my visit.
What is
I'm not
it?
asking anybody.
What is it? Purpose for your visit?
Touring, working on my story.
I don't think they do that.
Well, I'm working on a story. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
I
I
don't
really
think
don't
you-
even want to talk to you anymore because you don't want to get the supervisor out here. So I'm gonna invoke Fifth Amendment, and I don't want to deal with you. Thanks.
Again, sir, camera, stay away from the people that are doing.
Again, sir, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking the law,
I've
sir.
established an expectation of privacy for you.
Okay. I mean, it's not the law. I follow the law, sir. I don't follow your idea of what the law is, your interpretation of the law. I follow the law and how the law is written. And that is your job. You swore an oath to the Constitution of the United States, right? Your job is to uphold the law as written. Not what you think, not when a buddy calls you or when fellow...
So tell me who you are so we can get your business.
I'm telling you, I'm a good...
forward
I'm
in
a law-abiding
advance.
citizen who's not doing anything wrong. That's who I am.
Okay, you
That's
don't have
it.
a name.
I'm
You're
not
hiding
giving
your
it.
identity from us.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not telling you. That's
Okay,
that's different than
you're choosing
hiding
not
it.
to
Exactly.
because you're writing a
because
story.
I have a right to do that.
What
Sergeant,
type of
sir.
story is it? An
All right, I'm going to
expose?
talk to the sergeant now. I'm going to talk to the sergeant now. Blake, you started a whole big thing for no reason, man. No reason at all. You didn't have to do any of this. Didn't have to do any of this. I would have been out of here by now. But you did this, not me. You. Remember that.
Do you have questions?
I would have been out of here by now.
I've offered that many times.
I would have been out of here by now, Blake.
Mark, why don't you go and excuse yourself from the front desk?
The great thing about this speaker is that it provides that wonderful rich surround sound that really fills an entire room. And the speaker is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi.
So what's the problem with me filming over here again? Why are you out here? Why are we doing this? Why did you call the police? Why did you do this? For what purpose? What are you trying to...
Individual employment information is being discussed out here.
Okay.
You're invading people's privacy.
You should take it back there. That's all I'm saying. Okay. You should take it back there. This is a public lobby.
Right. But I brought this up several times.
I understand. I just think you're
Conducting
wrong.
their business, serving the public, helping them gain access to.
And I'm monitoring them to make sure that they're doing their job the right way. I'm working on a story.
Fortunately, sir, in the way that you're doing that violates federal law.
No, it doesn't. Oh my God. No, it doesn't. So the police would be
You
arresting
cannot
me.
disclose people's individual identities when they're here seeking services.
I'm not disclosing anybody's identity. Who am I disclosing? Who am I disclosing their identity to? You have to create an expectation of privacy. A door, a wall, something. Yeah, but those are public doors. These are public doors.
And then I established for you that there was an expectation of privacy.
How you doing, sir? Hey, Sarge, can I talk to you for a sec?
Yeah,
What's your name?
I'm Officer McNulty, Sergeant McNulty.
Sergeant
What's
McNulty.
your name, sir?
I'm good. I'm not going to give my name, sir.
Okay.
I just want...
You realize I know
listen
you're
to
at
you.
other precincts, other places.
Yeah.
If you're making a documentary, whatever it is, you have access to public information, all right? But that's about it. Okay? If you have to go out and do films, we just ask you to be as professional as you can.
Of
be.
course, sir, and I
All
always
right?
am.
All right.
Okay.
So that's all.
Can you notify him that I have a legal right to be here, work on my story, so he can, because he's the one escalating the situation. So I want you to de-escalate it if you can.
Okay. This gentleman's currently making a documentary. He has access to public information. He's been over at different precincts. In this area, he's able to, if you don't want to interview him, you don't have to interview him, but at this point, he can just stay in this public area right here. But eventually, you're going to have to leave.
Of course.
move on,
Eventually, right? Yeah.
But I mean, you can put in your story that that you attempted to interview. They didn't want to have an interview. All right. But
Yeah,
at this
I
point-
appreciate you explaining it to him.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Sergeant Goldie, the problem was that folks are coming in here, they're coming in here to
and you don't want to upset other people.
No, no, no. That
That's
is
all,
not my
right?
intent.
So
I
that's
told
your concern.
the ladies were scared when they saw the camera. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I told them, listen, I have no ill intent here. I'm working on a story.
Right.
I never heard of a criminal that records a crime. You know what I mean? His own crime.
Okay,
It doesn't
but
make
understand
sense.
That some people can get a little upset if they're getting upset.
I understand.
Right? So they've been very patient.
No, I understand
All right?
completely.
So if they don't want to, you could just.
No, that's fine. I'm not trying to interview anybody. I'm just doing
that
documentary, yeah.
That they don't want to, pursue any further interview.
Great.
All right? So
That's-
you did what you could.
okay.
All right.
The problem is, Sergeant, that there are folks
There is
that
no
are coming
problem.
in here seeking services from the department. They're on unemployment. They're trying to get off unemployment. They're doing job seeker services.
so why don't you
and
wrap
he's
it up
insisting
here?
on filming
Okay.
people that are
Right.
here in the lobby.
Yeah, well-
People are
This is what he
embarrassed
did several
impeding their
times.
business. So, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm not impeding anybody's. Nope, that's
No,
not
if
true.
people are coming in here and they're concerned, so that's the
Nobody
issue.
was concerned.
Well, if people are, they
But
could
there's-
be something.
that's
So just like I
fictional.
said, try to be as professional as
I
you can.
will be.
If they don't want to
I will
interview
be.
you, and if they're concerned,
I will
then
I will leave here
we
on
just
my own
ask
time.
you to
Yes.
please,
Okay. I will leave here on my own time.
All right.
Thank you.
The lobby's closing in 5 minutes.
So the lobby's closing for what reason? Do you have authorization to close the public lobby?
Yes, I do.
So for what purpose are you closing the lobby for, sir? A public lobby? Because I would like.
I have
And
a lot of
what's your
staff
last
working
name?
pods.
First and last
My
name?
name is Mark.
Mark
I have a
what?
lot- I have a lot of pods. I have people with pods. I have also people contact.
What's your last name? What's your last name, Mark? I want to file a complaint against Mark. Can you give me your last name?
He's in charge. He's closing the lobby.
Yeah. So I want his last name though.
All right.
So can you give me your last name so I can file a complaint? You're a public employee, sir?
When you fill out an application.
Are you a public employee? I'm not a public employee. Do you guys just not get it through your brains? Like you work for the public. You have.
Fill out an application.
I want to get a
So you
complaint
can-
form. Now my focus has changed. Now, officer, I would like for them to hand me a complaint
I don't know
form.
how they do it.
So I
You're gonna
want
have to use your resources to.
I want to speak to a supervisor. Hey, Mark, can I speak to a supervisor? Can I speak to a supervisor, Mark?
Spoke to Blake and myself.
No, I'd like to. I would like to speak to one above you and Blake. Is this the type of service you provide to the public, sir? I'm asking you to speak to your supervisor. Is that okay with you, Mark?
I want everything to be on the table.
Is that okay with you, Mark?
He's spoken to 3
Mark,
supervisors right there.
listen, people see documentaries all the time. They watch all these videos, and you're going to be the guy that's going to do this? For what purpose? Just do your job. What's your last name? And let me speak to your supervisor.
Get social. Join up. Like, comment, and
Ridiculous.
Tell them what it is. All right, ladies. Well, we've been talking about ways just to freshen up your look, and if you want to appear like a complete pro and all of those Skype calls, those Zoom meetings, the Zoom happy hours, absolutely.
So I see that they don't want to assist you. because
Yeah,
you're not following
but this
the
is a
rules.
public. There's no rules.
Okay.
What rule am I
They
breaking?
have some sort of rules how they operate here.
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know
one?
what
Which
they
one
are.
am I breaking? I'm asking you.
Just don't talk over me. I'll try to explain.
Okay.
And then you can speak. It's
Sure.
like a conversation.
Great.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got to go here to the front desk.
Mm-hmm.
You got the papers. You fill something out. You give them back,
Mm-hmm.
and then they review them, and then they have a conversation with you. That's what I know.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm here for a different purpose than that.
Okay.
So,
So
I'm
maybe
trying to
your
go.
purpose isn't fitting what this office does. So maybe you should
Finding
go
out
and-
somebody's supervisor is definitely important. I'm gonna find their
Maybe
supervisor.
you should go to some sort of Department of Public Information that
Mm-hmm.
would be able to get you information that you want about this office.
Yeah.
Being that you don't want to be a client of this office.
Yeah. No, I'm just being just like your supervisor said. Just that's all you got to do.
All right. Do you
Just-
want to make a report about them
No.
not serving you?
No, I'm good. I don't want to make a report. No.
It sounded like they're going to close the office.
Okay. So when they close the office to the public, I'll
Once it's
leave.
closed, you're going to have to leave.
Sure, no problem. When they lock those doors,
You got it.
I'll stand right outside them.
Dr. Phil, if I deny his marijuana, if I deny him, he will get upset and he'll treat me different and he'll just give me attitude and make it uncomfortable for me.
You heard me say, him smoking marijuana at all, bad idea. Him drinking it all, bad idea. Sobriety is not hard to define, right? You're either using or you're not, you're drinking or you're not. And I've said it
guess that's it.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, this is one of my first videos ever, so don't judge me too harshly. But let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.